Welcome to Savaro Agro. New Delhi is preparing to host one of the most anticipated technology gatherings of the year, the AI Summit New Delhi. Global leaders, technology giants, startups, investors, all arriving to discuss one thing: artificial intelligence. Under initiatives like the India AI Mission, India is positioning itself as a global AI powerhouse. But as delegates book flights and luxury suites, something else is happening. Reports from the Economic Times and travel platform analyses by Make My Trip indicate hotel tariffs and airfares in Delhi rising by 30 to 50% during major international events in early 2026. When demand increases, prices increase. The market responds. But now we ask, if markets respond so efficiently for hotels and airlines, why don't they respond the same way for farmers? While AI discussions dominate conference halls, farmers are standing in mandis, waiting, negotiating, often selling below cost. India's agricultural markets operate largely through the Agricultural Produce Market Committee system. In theory, this structure ensures organized trade. In practice, many small farmers depend on intermediaries to access markets. They take weather risk, they take production risk, they take price risk, yet they rarely control the final price. Why can a hotel increase its rate instantly, but a farmer cannot? Data from the National Sample Survey Office Situation Assessment surveys show that a large percentage of small and marginal farmers struggle with profitability. Policy research from the Indian Council for Research on International Economic Relations highlights income volatility and structural inefficiencies in agricultural markets. Input costs continue rising: seeds, fertilizers, diesel, labor. Climate shocks intensify unpredictability. Meanwhile, price realization remains unstable. In some regions, farmers report barely breaking even after deducting production expenses. The economics are simple. If cost of production is high and selling price is uncertain, profitability becomes fragile. No AI model changes that automatically. India's agri-tech ecosystem is booming. Investors are backing AI-based crop monitoring, predictive yield analytics, blockchain traceability systems, drone-based precision spraying. Global development institutions like the World Bank promote digital agriculture as a growth frontier. And yes, technology can improve efficiency. But here's the deeper issue. Efficiency does not equal profitability. If a farmer increases yield by 10%, but market prices crash by 20%, has technology solved the problem? Many early agri-tech pilots struggled because tools were introduced without transforming market structures. Apps without aggregation, analytics without bargaining power, drones without cooperative ownership. Technology gathered data, but farmers still faced price pressure. Investors often see scalability in software, but agriculture scales differently. It scales through trust, through infrastructure, through institutions. Imagine a future where AI systems are advanced beyond imagination. Perfect prediction models, autonomous supply chains, flawless optimization. But agriculture declines because it becomes economically unsustainable. What then? AI can optimize processes. It cannot produce food independently. Developers speak of feeding billions through machine learning. But feeding billions requires viable farmers. In Punjab, rising input costs pressure wheat and paddy growers. In Maharashtra, onion price crashes periodically devastate incomes. Farmers often sell immediately after harvest because storage is limited. Without storage, they cannot wait for better prices. Without aggregation, they cannot negotiate collectively. Without transparency, they cannot see real-time demand patterns. These are structural gaps. AI can assist, but it cannot independently fix power imbalances. The youth of rural India are watching. Many choose urban jobs because farming feels economically uncertain. If educated young people do not see dignity and profitability in agriculture, who will farm tomorrow? If farming collapses, agri-tech becomes irrelevant. This is not anti-AI. It is pro-foundation. Technology multiplies strength. It cannot replace it. The solution is not rejecting AI. It is integrating AI with systemic reform. Invest beyond tools. Fund farmer-producer organizations, cold storage networks, direct-to-consumer platforms, transparent digital price discovery systems, education and skill programs for rural youth. Use AI to strengthen bargaining power. Use blockchain for transparent transactions. Use ML forecasting tied to procurement guarantees. Investors, innovation must include the field, not just the dashboard. Without resilient farming practices, AI narratives remain incomplete. As delegates gather at the AI Summit in New Delhi, the conversation will focus on models, capital, and innovation. But the real summit is happening elsewhere. In fields, in mandis, In villages deciding whether farming is worth continuing. India can lead the world in artificial intelligence. But it must also lead in agricultural justice. Because AI may transform industries. But agriculture sustains civilization. Without farmers, there is no food. Without food, there is no economy. And without an economy, even the smartest AI has no purpose.